Guys, it's Julie with Julie's Canine Academy, and I wanted to make this video to talk to you guys about setting your dog up for failure and setting your dog up to make mistakes. Why would you ever want to do that? Well, I do it all the time, actually, because when you're training your dog, you are teaching them behaviors that you want: sit, down, place, heel, coming when called. But you're also training them not to do undesirable behaviors that you don't want, like counter surfing, rushing the door, eating poop, pulling on walks, chewing on things, barking out the window, and the list goes on. So in order to proof these behaviors and ensure that your dog really understands not to do it, you actually have to role play and set up the scenario as if it were real life to practice. So we teach place, we have the dog on the bed, person rings the doorbell, friend or family, or me or anyone else around, and we actually correct the dog for breaking place and running to the doorbell. If you don't role play and practice this on a daily basis, when it comes down to the real life event happening, your dog is not going to know what to do because you haven't practiced. And so you can teach place all you want, but when you have a major distraction like the doorbell, your dog is not going to be patterned enough to deal with that big of a distraction without the practice. Let's say you want to fix jumping. If you only try to fix it in a real life scenario when it matters, it's not most likely going to be enough practice for your dog. You actually have to find friends and family to sort of get your dog to jump so you're ready to correct in the exact moment consistently. So your dog is patterned that every time it jumps, it's being corrected. Every time it doesn't jump, it's being rewarded. And you're never gonna get that consistent not jumping behavior without practicing. And in order to be ready to correct every single time, you have to practice and role play and be right there ready to go. And this goes with any unwanted behavior. You have to set it up to get it perfect, or else if you're waiting for that real life scenario where you know your dog's gonna mess up because you're scared to set him up for failure, so you're waiting for it to really happen, odds are you're not gonna be correcting at the right moment. And we all know timing is crucial in dog training. I really hope this makes sense. It's not meant to sound mean or cruel at all. It's in the best interest of the dog in the long run. Set these up, role play them, teach the dog yes and no, and then when it comes down to real life, when it matters, you've patterned it so many times, the dog just knows what to do. I know this works because I've done it with my own dog and at least 10 board and train dogs and private lesson dogs that I explain this to. So thanks for watching. Comment below your thoughts on setting your dog up for failure to teach them. Thanks, guys.